are going to continue what we have stopped yesterday in your previous video. Dear students, we have started with your biotic succession on bare rock, that is lithosphere or xerosphere. We have already completed your first two sterile stage, that is your lichen stage and your moss stage. Okay, dear students, we are going to continue your third stage, and that is your annual grass stage. Okay, in your last stage कौन present था? Mosses. Please recall what we have understood in your plant kingdom bryophyllum में हमने क्या पढ़ा था? What we people have understood? Yes. If you are talking about your mosses, तो mosses जो है, it forms a very dense mat on surface. Yes or no? Yes. Dense mat का मतलब है वो अच्छे से कारपेट की तरह बिछ जाते हैं पूरी जगह पे. Am I clear? So this dense mat, right, which is formed by mosses on partially fragmented rock, right? This dense mat will get wet, sufficiently wet or moist during rainy season, and this condition is very much suitable for germination of seeds of annual grasses and some hardy herbs. Are you getting my point? अब ये seeds कहाँ से आए? Again, mechanism of seed dispersal. It can be wind. Wind के साथ साथ ये जो annual grasses के seeds आए, condition now is suitable. Yes or no? It is sufficiently moist. It is sufficiently moist. So, due to this reason, there is germination of seeds of annual grasses and other hardy herbs, जैसे कि poa. Here I have written your Aristida. Am I clear? These are the examples. अगर आपको याद रहे तो that's very good one. आपको याद रखने हैं. Okay. So now what will happen once these seeds are going to germinate? Then this grasses grows for couple of months till the condition is favorable. जब in the sense जब तक rain है, जब तक condition moist है, during that period this annual grasses are going to grow. Am I clear? So what I have written, grasses grows for couple of months when there is moisture. Am I clear? Now these are grasses, तो इनके जो roots है, they penetrate deep inside the rocks. They penetrate deep inside the rock, causes further fragmentation, which increases organic content, soil content of that particular area. Am I clear? So this increases soil and moisture content, and this condition is favorable for long-lived annual grasses, and at the very same time accumulation of soil continues. Accumulation of soil continues. Am I clear? तो वापस से एक बार मैंने आपको बोला mosses forms a dense mat. Mosses forms a dense mat, okay, which gets sufficiently moist during rainy season, and this condition is favorable for growth of annual grasses. They grow. इनके जो roots है penetrate deep inside the rock, causes fragmentation, increasing soil content, increasing content of organic matter, which makes condition suitable for growth of long-lived annual grasses. Again, इनके जो roots है, they penetrate deep inside the rocks and soil accumulation continues. Am I clear? Now, धीरे जो perennial grasses है, right? This perennial grasses replaces annual grasses. Okay, so what I have written over here, annual grasses are replaced by perennial grasses due to more moisture content, due to more amount of organic matter. Simple सी बात है. Okay, so yes, very important point. ये जो perennial grasses है, they have runners, they have rhizomes. What are runners and rhizomes? You should know that, right? We have understood in chapter morphology. Runners and your rhizomes. This comes under modification of stem. This comes under modification of stem. Yes or no? Runners and your rhizomes. These are your vegetative propagutes meant for vegetative propagation. It is a kind of asexual mode of reproduction in plants. ठीक है? तो dear students, if I am talking about your perennial grasses, तो ये grasses के पास होते हैं runners and rhizomes, जिसकी वजह से दे स्प्रेड वेरी रैपिडली. एग्जाम्पल देखो मैंने क्या लिखा है. एग्जाम्पल आई हैव रिटन ऑफ योर पेरिनियल ग्रास, heteropogon and symbopogon, and your symbopogon. Am I clear? Okay dear students, so during this stage, due to shade, moisture, soil, perennial vegetation, this all invites small animals to live. ठीक है, तो एनिमल की एंट्री यहां से होती है. Am I clear? वापस से एक बार, मॉस के बाद एन्युअल ग्रासेस आए, सॉइल कंटेंट इंक्रीज हुआ, मॉइस्चर कंटेंट इंक्रीज हुआ, विच इनवाइट्स पेरिनियल ग्रास टू ग्रो. पेरिनियल ग्रासेस के पास होता है रनर्स एंड राइजोम्स, by means of which they propagate very rapidly. Am I clear? And due to presence of this shade, छाव है, right? Shade, soil, moisture, vegetation भी present है. All this factor invites small animals to live. Simple as that. ठीक है? And then comes your shrub stage. Okay, dear students, if I am talking about shrub stage, then in this case, seeds and rhizomes of your xerophytic shrubs invade the area where there is perennial grasses. Am I clear? तो perennial grasses है, वहां पे क्या है? Seeds of xerophytic shrubs. Am I clear? अब shrubs आपको अच्छे से पता है. They are woody. उनके जो रूट्स है, they penetrate deep inside the rocky substratum, further fragmenting it, making it soil. Am I clear? So what I have written in shrub stage, कौन आएगा? Seeds and rhizomes of xerophytic shrubs. Example, Ziziphus, Rubus, Caparis. These are the examples. ठीक है? Of course, shrubs are larger. Their root reaches greater depth, causing further cracks in rocky substratum. Am I clear? Any doubts in this? Again, the shrub, right, provides shade, moisture, which further invites other animal to live in. Simple सी बात. And then comes your climax community. फिर कौन सी community आती है बच्चों? Climax community. So have a look what I have written. Several hardy and light demanding trees grows in area occupied by shrub. Shrub के बाद कौन आए? Several hardy and light demanding plants. They came, and then the condition becomes धीरे धीरे, slowly favorable for growth of climax plants. Dear students, climax plants मतलब climax community कैसी होगी? That depends on climate, and hence it is said as climatic climax community. इसको क्या कहा जाता है? climatic क्लाइमैक्स कम्युनिटी. क्योंकि जो क्लाइमेटिक प्लांट स्पीशीज होगी यहाँ पे, दैट इज डिटरमाइंड बाय climate, and hence it is called as climatic climax community. Am I clear? Say for example, if I want to write, say for example, if I want to write rainforest, है ना? In case of your tropical area, then say for example deciduous forest. In case of your temperate area, right? Then there will be grassland. there will be grassland. This all I am writing climax community, right? Grassland where there is not much water. Where there is not much water. Am I clear? आ रही है बात समझ आपको मैंने क्या लिखा है? So let me recall what we have understood. Lichen stage, crusters, foliage. Mosses, hardy mosses, moisture loving mosses. Annual grasses, right? फिर perennial grasses. Perennial grasses के साथ साथ कौन रहता है? Shrubs. Shrub के बाद कौन आए? Hardy and light demanding trees. Shrubs के बाद trees आते हैं. Shrubs के बाद क्या है बच्चों? Trees आए. Of course, they are bigger than shrubs, right? Trees. And धीरे धीरे condition becomes favorable for spread of climax plants. Climax community के plants कैसे होंगे? वहां के animals कैसे होंगे? That depends on climate and hence it is called as climatic climax community. Say for example, rainforest. In case of tropical rainforest, आपको अच्छे से पता है, we are having coniferous or coniferous. I have not written. You write down coniferous or deciduous forest in temperate. Grassland where there is not much amount of water, and finally the shrubs and tree stages get omitted. Am I clear? So dear students, this is your biotic succession on bare rock. So in these two videos we have completed your lithosphere. So I hope ये आपको अच्छे से clear हो गया होगा, right? I hope once again you people are having no doubts, right? So this is your xerosphere. Okay, thank you.